I ain't
What is up,
even.
everybody? Thank you once again for coming in and tuning in to Deep Cuts. We're gonna we have a few topics today, but once again we're going to go back to football, being that it's deep in the football heart of football season. I am Apollo the G,
B-Rah.
and today is a somber day for some, dealing with licking of wounds from the prior week. But we'll get into that. But let's talk about week 3 overall.
There was some good games. I'm gonna start it off. Ah, I'm sad to say this, but let me hit this. I was sitting here last week, not last week, last couple of days, talking about how Green Bay was gonna annihilate Cleveland Browns, and I'm gonna be so. I was so confident to the point I didn't watch the game because I know it's gonna be an ass whooping. But shit,
And for the record,
Jordan,
I thought they were going to win too.
yeah, we all kind of thought that they were gonna win, but Jordan Love threw a little pick right on their side of the field and managed to make it a 13-10 game.
We were going to get to that. I wasn't even. I was just talking about overall. I was going to go to overall first, like just the overall. But since we're talking about this, yes, I was shocked by the Green Bay Packers loss as well.
And what makes it worse, everybody in our division won, but Green Bay. Detroit defeat Ravens.
Minnesota.
Chicago beat Dallas. Minnesota beat Cincinnati, but Cleveland had to make us look.
When crazy shit happens, it happens in multiples. But what got me is that I said in the pregame last week that you got to look out for Myles Garrett.
Yeah, defense. It was a good defensive game. People played defense. Our team played good defense. Their team played good defense. But I'm gonna say Cleveland capitalized because of a mistake Jordan Love made. I ain't gonna be mad at it. It's only week 3. We got 14 more weeks to go.
Now, for those who aren't in the know, what makes it the best for me is that a certain someone who was not watching their game decided to taunt someone who was watching their game quietly and hurting, but still watching.
Yeah, I was talking shit when the Los Angeles
Yeah.
Rams. I'm sorry, y'all. Los Angeles Rams decide to blew a 20. It was 26-7 against Philly,
27 to
and
6.
27-6 against Philly. And you know my dumb ass went to go goddamn hit his phone up talking about, "Ooh, you see the game?"
And everybody did hit me up to talk shit about that score. And for everybody, go Birds.
Let me also name this out real quick. I'm gonna say this: there was a lot of blocked field goals and blocked kicks in that game this week. A lot of block kicks and a lot of block field goals this week.
A lot of block kicks and ridiculous. I think they said it was
ridiculous
4 in the fourth quarter.
It was about 4 or 5 games that had block kicks.
Not to mention the Eagles game, of course, with 2 block kicks in the fourth quarter. But the Buccaneers had a good kick get blocked by the Jets, and that was returned also. Who else? The Raiders were playing who?
I think the Raiders were playing
the Redskins.
Redskins.
Did the Raiders get? No.
I'm calling them Redskins because when I was born and raised, that's what they were called. If y'all want to get political and say Washington football team or Washington Commanders, I command y'all to just shut your goddamn ass up and know where your roots from.
No, I am totally against the name Redskins, but I am used to saying it. I came up saying it, and it's just a racial slur. It shouldn't be used. But there were a lot of kicks, a lot of block kicks in this week, and it was a very exciting week of football. I was surprised by the Monday night game. I thought that
was a real good game.
I thought the Baltimore Ravens were going to have we're going to win that game, and you picked the Lions. I'll give you that. But I can't believe that was very surprising. And wasn't that in Baltimore as well?
I believe so. Yes, it was.
Man, that's. I feel bad for.
I don't know what to say to y'all because, real honesty, like there was rumors, and I think this rumor is true. Baltimore Ravens be giving up really good leads. They gave up 17 times. It's 17 times they gave up the lead to their teams to come back.
If we go back to that quarterback footage, that's what I was saying about Lamar Jackson. That's exactly what I was saying about Lamar Jackson. It's like he has all the talent and ability but it seems like every time
he cannot
he
finish.
cannot finish. He
He
cannot get over
cannot
that hump.
finish.
And here's a good comparison. Not to be a douche about it, but everyone says that Lamar Jackson is definitely better than Jalen Hurts, right? Both of them started out this season with a tough record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And look at Jalen and look at Lamar. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Just saying.
We're gonna sit here. We're gonna talk about the week 3 recaps from off of my head and we're gonna also pull it up on the computer because if I look at it and see the games that were played out, it will rejuvenate my mind. But I would like to say this: is we're gonna start off with the Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the New England Patriots. One thing I gotta say about the Pittsburgh Steelers is like, if you notice, and for some people who do not know, the head coach Mike Tomlin, ever since he been with the Pittsburgh Steelers, never had a losing record.
Never
had a losing record.
Well, you know what though? I like Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin, I'll see him as a Hall of Fame candidate.
And if I remember, he used to play for the Steelers as well, right?
I'm not sure.
I think he was a linebacker for the Steelers.
I'm not sure.
I'm
a 97 baby, so I'm not sure if I was old enough to see it or I was in my little baby stage trying to learn how to walk.
That was a long time ago. It would have been a long time ago.
Okay.
But I always like Mike Tomlin because he's a straight shooter. I don't think he shucks and jibes a lot. When he's a coach of the team, he is the coach of the team. He's been coaching for a long ass time. When I think about it. But I think that game was just.
It was a sophisticated game.
It was. I think that was one of the weaker of the games of all the games this week. But it was just Aaron Rodgers trying to hold on to the his Hall of Fame days, yeah. Mm-hmm. But Patriots are washed up.
Man, done. Everybody will say that because Tom Brady left, because Tom Brady was one of the smartest quarterbacks to construct Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. If I was you, well, I won't even say if I was you. I want y'all to choose or leave a comment under the video. Who was the constructor of that team? Was it Tom Brady or Bill Belichick?
We can do that next episode about that. I'm down to do
It's gonna be it's gonna be the next episode.
All right, wait, hold on. Now wait, let me say this though. That's the game where the Patriots had a bunch of turnovers, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, the Patriots. I mean, they're just not. I mean, the problem with the Patriots is that they are in the down years. This is what happens
when you win a freaking dynasty for like 7-8 years with the greatest 7th round quarterback y'all ever seen.
The Cowboys are still in it. The Cowboys are still in their down years. You know what I mean? And it's two idiot owners. Because all right, most people don't know this. Who ruined it was Kraft. Kraft and Brady ruined the Patriots.
What makes you say that?
Because Jimmy Garoppolo.
He wasn't good until he went to the San Francisco 49ers, but go on.
Jimmy Garoppolo was Belichick's heir that he wanted to take over from Brady. For when Brady so he could just let Brady go and had that money to spend and then go on. But Brady got with Kraft and taught Kraft into trading Garoppolo. That's how Garoppolo ended up on the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
And then that just ruined the relationship between Brady and Belichick. I'm not going to give either one of them credit. Yes, like I said, we'll do a whole episode about that. We can do a whole episode about it. But yeah, the Patriots they blew the game pretty much. It wasn't anything special that the Steelers did. The Steelers did what they always do, and that's they stay average. They stay even, and the defense stepped up a lot as opposed to the week prior. So I mean, okay, game. All right, so I mean, yeah, I'm on the wrong list. I'm on the week 4 here. So you said that was the Steelers and the Patriots. All right.
Jaguars beat the Texans. I have to say this, and I'm going to say it one more time. I have to say this. CJ Stroud is in trouble, man.
Oh, yeah. I told you, man.
CJ Stroud, to me, I think last week I said CJ Stroud was a pretty good quarterback, but for them to lose to the Jaguars, it kind of tells me a little something. It's not telling me that, get the hell away from, get rid of CJ Stroud. It's like, you have to build around. CJ Stroud. Yeah, Nico Collins. They just picked up Nick Chubb, but it's way. There's more that needs to be helped around CJ Stroud.
I'm gonna tell you what the biggest problem with players like that and with the NFL in general is that they put too much pressure on these guys. Once you show any kind of glimpse of greatness, they are in your face trying to get you to say shit that you're not intending to say, and it's just ridiculous. It's like what they do with the Eagles and like how they try to drive spikes in between AJ and Jalen. It's just like the media is just toxic. The media is not really getting news. They're trying to get drama. You know what I mean? But I think they put a lot on his shoulders, and you can see it. He's trying to do too much. He's trying to throw a touchdown on every throw. You know what I'm saying? You this is a chess match, and he's trying to be a star. And like you can say he doesn't have weapons, but he really does. He does have weapons on his offense, and the defense is solid, but it's a coaching thing. When they can't get over that hump, when your team is showing promise, and then you, especially you, last year, like they set the world on fire, and now it's like everyone's on to what they were doing last year. Where do you go from there? That's a coaching issue. That's not That's not the players. That coach is supposed to have that next place to go to. You're supposed to be evolving.
Yes,
but their system looks simple.
I think that, and they still need. I think they still need. I think they still got some figuring out to do. You know what I'm saying? Not only offensive wise and defensive wise, because me personally, like who we talking about? The
Texans.
The Texans. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched the game, and 9 times out of 10, and I know for a fact, y'all really don't know a lot about the Texans and players on the Texans. But for you to lose to the Jaguars, y'all this game really gave Trevor Lawrence a little bit of fame, if y'all would say it. And y'all gonna. I know there was a week of time they're gonna say, "Oh, you lost to Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars." Y'all gonna give Trevor Lawrence a little bit of clout, but it is what it is. The Jaguars been in a reconstructing stage ever since Jalen Ramsey left the team. AJ Boye been there.
I don't remember if I picked them. I think I might have picked the Jacksonville. Because they played well at the end of week 2. They tried to win that game, but unfortunately it fell short. But I told you we're going to come out on fire, if I remember.
I'm finna bring up an upsetting game, and I'm finna bring up a real good game. I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 games that was really good, and there was one game that will kind of upset me. We're going to start with the one game that kind of upset me. Boy.
Eagles?
Nah, fuck. Well, excuse my language, but fuck them. I don't want to hear them. But let's talk about the Carolina Panthers and the goddamn Falcons.
Wow.
It's really embarrassing for you to go 2 hours. Hey, not including commercials. How can you not score not 1 point and your other team scored 30 points? Is it correct? I'm wrong. Yes, 30 points against the Atlanta Falcons. Not only that, Michael Penix threw more yards than goddamn. What's his name?
Roll Tide.
I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not a Roll Tide fan.
I know.
You got one more time. Before I put my knuckles up, man.
I'm about it.
All right, that's what you say.
But go ahead.
What's his name? Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Bryce Young really did good that game. I have to give him his props. I'm not a Falcons fan, but I'm going to respect a team when a team needs to be respected.
Yeah, no, I told you that also last week. I think I may have picked the Falcons still because I had a lot more faith in the Falcons.
I picked the Falcons too.
But I told you that not Bryce Mitchell, that the Panthers are going to have a good game. They just like the Jaguars. They had a good, strong finish to the game. They fell short, but you can see something building. And I do like Bryce Young, not just because he's played the Crimson Tide, but because I just like his style of play. I think he's a good even kill guy. He reminds me a lot of Jalen Hurts. He can do everything, and he's quiet. He's a quiet leader.
He is.
So I'm glad I'm happy for them. I don't hate the Carolina Panthers. I have no reason to, and I'm really disappointed in Atlanta. I do not like Atlanta, but I expect more from them. And when I look at them play, it's not. And I was saying this to you earlier. It's not the talent issue. It's the coaching. It's the and this is just like what we were just talking about. It's the coaching. The coaching has to have you have every player for their position, of course, meets a certain criteria. But each player has their own special abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't use the same playbook for Jordan Love that I would use for Jalen Hurts. Two totally different fucking players. You know what I'm saying? I will put Jordan Moore in the spread offense. You know what I'm saying? I will get him out of the pocket, but only if need be from pressure. If otherwise, I let him sit back there all day and just throw to 4 or 5 different receivers. Jalen, I need to get him out of the pocket. I need to get him moving. If he gets stagnant, I need to get him running. I need to get him in some contact. But yeah, so like they need to do that for Penix. They need to figure out what to do with him and what to do with those receivers they have and Bijan, because what it's looking right now, they're about to waste some fucking young talent, 3 young specifically. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that, but it would mean more emphasis into that meaning when the draft comes and when the trade comes. If the Falcons, we talking about the Falcons, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If the Falcons get into the draft, and it looks like if they draft some wide receivers, it'll be all right. But if they draft a quarterback, Michael Penix is in trouble. Yeah. Not only Michael Penix is in trouble, Kirk Cousins is in trouble. Because at the end of the game,
Kirk Cousins is in trouble.
Because at the end of the game, they started Cousins. They started Cousins, but they didn't manage to score.
Exactly. Once again, watching them play, that's not a player issue. That's a coach issue.
Not only that, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna kick it out right in y'all asses. The Falcons is a crazy organization. It's not a work hard. It's not even a work hard organization. It's a clout organization.
They're one of the cursed organizations in football.
I wouldn't even say cursed organization, because remember when not Herschel Walker. Was it Herschel Walker that left the Detroit Lions? Not Herschel Walker. It was
What are you talking about?
Not Herschel Walker. I am so sorry. I said the wrong ass name. Not even Bob Sanders. Mind you, I'm a youngin.
Wait. Describe the situation, and I might know the player you're talking about.
90. I was born in 97, so don't clown me now. I was born in 97. I forgot. I really want to say Barry Sanders, but I'm not 100% right.
Barry Sanders only played for one team.
And which is
the Detroit Lions.
It could be Barry Sanders. Ever since Barry Sanders left it, not the Falcon. Oh, Jesus Christ! My head is everywhere.
Wait, another curse. You're saying ever since that Barry Sanders left the Detroit Lions, they've been cursed.
Yeah, because there was a time, if you look it up, it was a time that said, the Detroit Lions have been cursed for almost 50 years.
Not 50, not 50.
The 0-16, the 3 years they went 0-16 with Matthews.
When did Barry retire? Hold on. Alexa, when did Barry Sanders retire?
2004.
NFL running back Barry Sanders retired in 1999.
I knew it was in the 90s. 99.
I was off by 5 years.
1999.
I was a year and some change.
That wasn't 50 years though, nigga. That's all I'm trying to get
Man,
Detroit, 25 years ago.
Detroit wasn't nothing. Detroit wasn't nothing ever since
he left.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the teams that was cursed. You didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
The Falcons are cursed ever since what happened with Michael Vick. And the Lions are cursed ever since what happened with him. The Cowboys are cursed as long as Jerry Jones is alive.
Is the damn owner.
I want to say I don't think they're ever going to see any success as long as he's alive. They're going to continuously lose. Who's the other one? The Browns, and they're just cursed by the name.
I have to say the Browns.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I take it back. The Browns are cursed ever since what they did to Jim Brown.
The Browns were cursed ever since after Jim Brown and the 17 quarterbacks. They thought that was good till then. Yes. The Browns had never got nowhere swapped the most quarterbacks in a 12 to 13 year span.
The Browns had 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks, and the Browns also had a Super Bowl winning coach.
Can you tell them who are the goddamn 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks they had?
Vinny Testaverde. They didn't win them. They were the caliber to win. Vinny Testaverde and Bernie Kosar. And they also were the first team that Belichick coached. They are cursed. They cannot see any. Wait, this is the Browns we're talking about. And all right, and the thing is the Browns. This is proof they're cursed. The real Cleveland Browns are the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens were the Browns moved to Baltimore, and if I remember correctly, they were the Baltimore Browns. I want to say they were the Baltimore Browns for like a split minute.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And let me then break it down with you. Old head, new generation. Old generation, new generation. I'm gonna talk about the new generation of football. He gonna bring up the old generation of football, but we are not biased. We're straight deal real. We will tell you what it is from our heart. The only reason that we might be biased or we be real, we got a Philadelphia Eagle.
Oh yeah, no,
we got a Green Bay Packer.
Birds all day, baby. But
we're gonna pack y'all in the box when we see y'all.
You crazy? All right, he tripping. He can't even beat the Browns. All right, but with that said, week 3 was not what I expected it to be. I expected them to be some good games, but they were some really good games this week. The Broncos and the Chargers.
That's all. I think I was gonna say something about that too. I wanted the people and the viewers to tell me what is the game of the week of week 3. It's gonna be between Detroit Lions and the Ravens, between Baltimore and not Baltimore. Excuse me.
It's one game. You can't. That's not even front, man.
Bo Nix and Jalen. Not Josh Herbert.
What is his first name?
Chargers and I don't know. Excuse me.
What the hell is Herbert's first name? That's crazy.
Josh.
Is it Josh? Well, I guess he looks like a Josh.
I don't even know.
Josh Herbert. Yeah.
I don't know.
See, look, that was the second best game of the week. No, it wasn't. That was the third.
Well, who was the two?
The second was Baltimore and the Lions.
So who's number 1? I swear to God,
you know who it is.
I swear to God, if you say Eagles,
what game is better than that?
Oh.
When's the last time you seen a team come back from 19 points down?
Josh Allen?
I'm saying Josh Allen.
Buffalo?
They did earlier this season, right? No, it wasn't 19 points, was it? It wasn't 19 points.
I think it was more than 19 points. I could be wrong.
No, it wasn't 19 points.
Anyway.
That was the first game of the season, right? First week. Week 1.
But anyway, we're going to talk about the week 3 games. I do recap some of the games that I did watch. I watched all the highlights. Let's go to week 3.
There you go, Bill.
Them Cowboys, man. The Cowboys pulled one off against the Giants. But he don't want to hear it. You see how he ignored me because he's an Eagles fan? That's their division rivals. Fuck the Cowboys. And I also want to tell y'all.
They was down a lot.
Yeah, they was. I want to also say this real quick. I want to ask y'all, viewers.
Wait. It was exactly 19 points they were down.
I want to ask the viewers real quick. I want not just this season, for the past, let's say 5-10 years, who is America's best team?
How many years?
Let's say 5 to 10 years. Who is America's best favorite team? I want you to leave that in the comments.
America's best favorite team for the last 5 to 10. Oh, their favorite team?
Yeah. You know they say Cowboys is America's favorite team, but let's say this.
In the last 5 years,
I want your mindset.
It's easy. I can tell you that right now.
I don't want to hear it because you're gonna say Philadelphia Eagles.
No, I'm not.
Pause.
They hate us still now. What you talking about? We have been and never will be America's favorite team.
Oh well, whoop-de-doo. We're gonna goddamn say
we are the blue collar team.
We're gonna ask you, people who are viewing, people who are watching, people who are looking at our video.
So what was that other one? It was what was the other question that we were supposed to do?
We're gonna also talk about week 4. But
no, I'm talking about you damn it.
While he reconstruct his mindset, we're gonna talk about the Jets did some good work against the Buccaneers. They gave the Buccaneers the run for their money.
And once again, I almost picked them to win. I knew they were going to have a good game, but the Jets are better than they think. But here's the funny thing: I thought that Justin Fields finished the game. He did not.
He didn't.
Let me say, and this is a bid right now, if the NFL ever decides to put a backup quarterback in the NFL Hall of Fame, it has to be Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor is literally played backup for every single team, and when he's come in, the crazy part is he's not bad. He's Tyrod Taylor. What are you made of, sir? What are you made of?
He used to play as a wide receiver for the freaking. Nah, I'm wrong.
No, you're wrong. Tyrod's always been a quarterback.
Tyrod Taylor, nah. I'm sorry. I was confusing Tyrod Taylor with Terrell Pryor.
Yeah, Terrell Pryor. He was a quarterback, but then he got kicked out of college for a scandal.
And then he played wide receiver for Cleveland Browns.
He got drafted in the supplemental draft, very low. It was very sad.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, that was but fuck the fucking Buccaneers, man. Like they always got to win, and this is gonna, which leaves. Oh man, like we're gonna have a good game this week. So what else? What else we have to talk about? The Chiefs and the Giants. Do we really have to? The Chiefs won a squeaker, as far as I'm concerned. Like they shouldn't. They should have beat the Giants like that, but it's a shame because once again, Russ couldn't link up with Neighbors, and that's gonna. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what games we're on here. He couldn't link up with Neighbors, and Neighbors is now.
Scatterboo was doing great though.
Scatterboo is good. Is good. We both agree. Like that's crazy. He that one game we fucking saw, when he was in college. I will never forget that shit. Then he threw like a touchdown, ran like 4 in. This motherfucker was, oh man. If you can ever check it out, it was a bowl game. It was Arizona State against, I can't recall who, but hell of a game. But the Giants suck.
The Giants suck.
What else we miss here? The Commanders and the Raiders. We did talk about that a little bit, but yeah.
Seahawks and Saints ain't really to talk about. Who's the quarterback for Seattle? Sam Darnold, correct?
Yeah, Darnold and
managed to get 44 points under them.
Oh yeah, I mean, like yeah, and that's why I picked them because like it was the idea of the veteran quarterback. He's the veteran quarterback against Rattler, who's I don't know what's going on with that guy. You know, it's like that movie Him is about him. I do want to see that though.
But anyway.
But yeah, so again, the Cardinals and the 49ers, who really cares? But amazingly, the 49ers made it out undefeated. So now we think about the teams that are still undefeated. I believe, if I'm right, it's the 49ers,
the Colts.
The Colts. We didn't talk about that. Colts and the Titans. We expected the Colts to win, but they looked really good. The Buccaneers, Colts, Eagles. Who else here?
Chargers.
The Chargers are still undefeated, and the Broncos being 1 and 2 is really surprising to me. That's really shocking to me so far. And then so that's pretty much it so they cut down from 10 to what 5 is that 10 to 5 teams. So
did the Bengals?
Oh, yeah. No, and the Bills. The Bills are still undefeated, right?
Yeah, I believe so. We could be wrong.
No, I think the Bills are undefeated. Yeah, they haven't lost yet. So it's going exactly like I said. I thought it was going to go, man. Eagles, Bills, Super Bowl, man. They're looking the best, and they've had trouble. They've had trouble, and they even got through it. And I'm telling you, look at this. That's the difference between Lamar getting over the hump is having that adversity and getting through it. Lamar wouldn't have been able to come back from 19 down. You know what I'm saying? It's against a team that's really a rival as his equal. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the week 4 matches. Is that these right here? No.
We're gonna go through the week 4 pack. We're gonna go through the week 4 matchups. We're gonna name every single one of them, and we're gonna be a little descriptive of who and what reasons we have to think that they're gonna win the game.
But first,